What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Riley Renzo, and I'm back in the building with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. You did? Ooh-wee!
Watch out! Come on, move!
Birthday! Woo!
Don't reach! Don't reach!
Talking about shrimp.
In a chilling turn of events, an Instagram live session captured a harrowing scene as a man was caught breaking into a home, only to find himself at the mercy of those he intended to rob.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Sauce, we finna go live. Sauce, we going live.
The live feed, which quickly spread across social media, began with frantic movements and muffled voices, escalating into a tense standoff at gunpoint.
Dumb. 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 They did dumb.
The man, visibly terrified, was held at gunpoint as the homeowners confronted him. The live stream offered no escape for the intruder, who soon realized the gravity of his mistake. As the situation intensified, the homeowners decided to take matters into their own hands, dispensing their form of justice. What followed was a brutal display of violence, but the ordeal didn't end there. In a final act of humiliation, the man was stripped butt naked, his clothes torn away, as the live feed continued to broadcast the harrowing scene to
That's how they used to do it back in the days. That's crazy work.
an audience that could only watch in stunned silence.
You need it.
Another shocking incident unfolded on IG Live when Setdar Trend's sister was caught off guard during a broadcast.
He never. That was video. You didn't even say anything. He's not so.
The live stream, which started like any other, took a
See, you're not paying attention. You gotta pay attention, man. You gotta pay attention. Y'all seen when a person walk behind? You gotta pay attention now.
disturbing turn when she was ambushed and sprayed with bear spray.
Show us. Even though I wanted them hoes to rock the rich. Even though I wanted.
Folded on IG Live when Setdar Trend's sister was caught off guard during a broadcast.
He never. That was video. You didn't even say anything. He's not so.
The live stream, which started like any other, took a disturbing turn when she was ambushed and sprayed with bear spray.
Show us. Even though I wanted them hoes to rock the rich.
The attack happened suddenly, leaving viewers stunned as the
crazy
situation
work.
quickly escalated from routine to dangerous.
You seen how that bear spray came in? I ain't gonna lie, I thought they got hit or something. That's what the bear spray do. Crazy work. Ooh-wee.
The attack happened suddenly, leaving viewers stunned as the situation quickly escalated from routine to dangerous. Freshie the General was on Instagram Live, casually engaging with his followers when everything changed instantly.
Hey, Easton.
Yo, where I just seen you at?
Where you just seen me at?
I don't know. I seen them somewhere, and I feel
You see me, bro?
The casual banter was abruptly interrupted as Freshie recognized an op in his vicinity. The atmosphere shifted from light-hearted to intense in a heartbeat.
That's Quay.
Yo, we on it. What about button? What about button? You okay.
Freshie, known for his no-nonsense demeanor, didn't hesitate. The live stream captured the exact moment when he chased
No, that's real talk though. You seen his whole face, his whole demeanor change. Soon as somebody said that name. That's crazy work. Ooh-wee.
After his rival, the encounter, raw and unfiltered, left viewers on edge, witnessing street tensions spilling into real life. A fan's Instagram Live took an unexpected and intense twist at a Kroger grocery store in a dramatic turn of events.
Yo, T.
Hold on.
As the fan went about shopping, the live stream captured TJX6, and the fan approached him aggressively.
Yo. Yo.
Hey. I think I seen something about, ain't that the one that put, supposedly put, little baby, identification online or something? I think he's the one.
What's the deal though? What up? I just said what up. You up here liking that?
The fan, clearly happy to see him, pressed TJX6 with a barrage of questions and comments.
You want to play it like that?
I got something for you.
Bosco 100's Instagram Live took a dark and unexpected turn, ending in a violent shootout. What started as a routine session with fans, filled with casual banter, quickly escalated into chaos.
Ran off on the plug, you seen that? Plug got little, you seen that? Jesse always looking at you.
As Bosco continued to engage with viewers, the sound of gunshots suddenly erupted, cutting through the digital space.
That 42 and the 40 blood got little.
The screen jolted, capturing the frantic moments as the situation spiraled out of control. Waizi, the rapper, found himself in a heated confrontation at a tattoo.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. They was playing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Shit got serious.
The screen jolted, capturing the frantic moments as the situation spiraled out of control.
Yeah, trying to panic a little bit. Ooh-wee.
Waizi, the rapper, found himself in a heated confrontation at a tattoo shop where a simple complaint spiraled into chaos.
I'm on probation. Go ahead, homie. Look at this. How unprofessional he is. He messed up my tattoo. Look how unprofessional he is.
Frustrated with what he claimed was a botched tattoo, Waizi voiced his displeasure, accusing the shop owner of unprofessionalism.
He's talking about shrooms. Bro, get out. Talking about shrooms. Look. Get out, you guys. See that? Yeah. Hey, you guys see that? Get out. Hey, did you guys see that? Record.
But instead of resolving the issue, the shop owner's anger flared, and the situation quickly escalated. What began as a dispute over the quality of a tattoo ended with Waizi being tossed around the shop, the conflict turning physical as tempers boiled over.
What are you talking about?
Well, if you're in a property, we're arresting you for burglary. Like, why are you in here then if it's not your property? If it's nothing to do with you, why are you in here?
During a live session, UK rapper Ambush encountered an unexpected situation with law enforcement.
This property has been arrested by ourselves.
So if that's your friend, you don't want to... Do you want that all over Instagram Live?
It's not...
Bro,
Does he want that? Does he want that on
That's
Instagram
fine.
Live?
The incident began when individuals claiming to be police officers, though not in uniform, approached the property where Ambush was staying. They stated they were inquiring about antisocial behavior in the area.
But did they have a badge, or, you know what I mean? I don't know where they're at, so I can't say. It might be different laws, different, you know what I'm saying?
Area and asked about a key to the door.
No one's saying you're an animal. No one's treating you like an animal. You've explained the reason for the handcuff.
Let go
You
of
don't
me,
like
man.
that reason, so
Let
you don't
go
want to
of me,
listen to
bro.
that reason.
Let go of me, bro. Put my life.
Feeling uncertain about the situation, Ambush closed the door to contact the property owner. The interaction then turned when the officers entered without presenting a warrant. They placed Ambush in handcuffs while stating he wasn't under arrest, leading to confusion and disagreement.
Oh, they stating that he ain't under arrest, but why he in handcuffs? That's crazy.
Ambush closed the door to contact the property owner. The interaction then turned when the officers entered without presenting a warrant. They placed Ambush in handcuffs while stating he wasn't under arrest.
What? What sense do that make? So what's it called? So what? He was a squatter or what? Like, you know?
Leading to confusion and disagreement. In the harsh light of a Chicago afternoon, an Instagram live session instantly turned from boastful bravado to sheer chaos.
All that for no grade. Yeah, all them niggas. And we still up drink. We on our block. Ate a walk.
Fueled by pride and rivalry, the gangs had been talking tough, their words filled with venom and arrogance. But just as the taunts reached a fever pitch, the unmistakable crack of gunfire shattered the false sense of security. Ops had pulled up, catching everyone off guard. What had been a display of empty threats and bravado was now a deadly shootout, broadcast live for all to see. The once fearless voices were now silent, replaced by the chilling sounds of a gang war that had gone live, unfiltered and brutally honest.
Yeah. Y'all gotta stay on the swivel. Y'all head on the swivel, man. You did?
Waiting for 2K Maya.
During an Instagram live session, rising rapper DC_Herbo and his crew were caught in the middle of a troubling event.
Oh, no, no.
That's crazy word.
Hey, one girl, too.
What started as careless handling of firearms quickly spiraled into a dangerous...
That's crazy work. Yeah, we don't play no games like that. We don't do that. The crazy work.
And alarming situation. Into a dangerous and alarming situation.
Yeah, I watched them too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DC, you know what I'm saying? Mubu Crump, a figure known for his bold and controversial actions, made his way to a place known for its reputable dishes.
Hey, y'all got the order for Nooski?
Upon arriving, Crump ordered food from a nearby spot, a seemingly ordinary act, but what followed was anything but ordinary.
Oh, Bill, what's up? Y'all with that OTLK shit?
After receiving his order, Crump took a few bites and, with a look of disdain, declared the food unworthy.
This motherfucker bogus as hell, man. Y'all, this done, man. Y'all put this back on the grill, man. This disgusting, man. Get this shit together, man. For real, this bogus as hell.
Without hesitation, he tossed the meal aside. Rapper Rico Reckless started his Instagram live session like any other, casually engaging with his fans and friends, the conversation flowing with the usual banter and bravado.
Hey, Rico scary.
Hey, yeah. On the pose, that boy really scared.
Hey. Look at him.
The screen was filled with familiar faces and usernames, all tuning in to glimpse the rapper's life in real time.
Hey, what I'm finna say, damn, you be dissing the G? phone in right.
But as the session continued, a subtle shift occurred.
We don't the not doing that racing, cause we got them poles, hey. Them poles. Them people don't, hey. We don't play with all that. We don't play with...
The sound of gunshots shattered the casual conversation, sending shockwaves through the live stream. Panic gripped the viewers as the screen blurred with sudden chaotic movement. During an Instagram live session, rapper Big Scar and his crew were immersed in their usual bravado, flaunting an array of firearms for their audience.
Yeah, R.I.P., man. That's crazy work. Legend.
The screen buzzed with activity, fans pouring in comments, their words blending into a chaotic stream of praise, challenges, and taunts. Among the flood of messages, one comment pierced through the noise, catching Big Scar's attention.
2-2-3 gang. Jury. Hold on. And got her nails done. Gotta have the nails done.
We got Glock. You hear me?
A fan's brazen remark claimed that the guns were fake. The words seemed to hang in the air, a challenge that demanded a response. The atmosphere shifted instantly, the light-hearted posturing replaced by a cold, simmering intensity. The energy crackled with a dangerous edge as Big Scar addressed the comment head-on. His steady and sharp voice carried a weight that left no room for doubt, making it clear that some things were not to be questioned. In a startling moment captured on Instagram Live, a woman sat in front of the camera, casually counting her money. She was unaware that her actions would soon lead to an unforeseen and unsettling turn of events.
And you got the window all the way down. You know what I'm saying? She ain't paying attention to her surroundings, you know what I'm saying? She ain't looking around nothing. We're gonna learn today. Crazy work.
It just took my money.
The crisp bills in her hands, likely a lifeline for paying bills or taking care of urgent needs, were more than just currency. They were a target. Without warning, the scene shifted from mundane to menacing. A shadow moved swiftly into the frame, and instantly the money was snatched from her grip. In a shocking incident caught on camera, hip-hop artists K-Su and Youngin Ace found themselves in a problematic situation that nearly ended in disaster.
Last night. Cause she had right. Man, no crash my car, bro. Oh, we out.
The video, which quickly spread across social media platforms, revealed a moment of carelessness that almost led to a severe car crash.
We said almost crashed. This on Matrix. Man, Matrix. That's how I get out. That's why I came and spent out Matrix. Whoa!
What began as a routine drive soon spiraled into a hazardous display of roughhousing. K-Su, seemingly in a playful mood, started to grapple with the driver, escalating the danger of the situation.
Man, you get the buzz up right here. You can walk down, you hit me from right here, you start from right there. I better got the gym.
During an Instagram live session, rapper Isan Flow was thrust into an intense encounter with law enforcement.
When you made that decision to cut your head, that bored. You should have took that mustache with it, god damn, Deeks. And you said her name was Coley?
What began as a routine traffic stop rapidly escalated into a more critical situation, unfolding live for his followers to witness.
Car, you got your burnt blunts in here.
Burnt blunts, them ain't mine, sir.
The tension mounted as the officer, after inspecting the vehicle, reported detecting the scent of marijuana. Isan Flow, visibly anxious, tried to navigate the situation with a strained explanation, neither confirming nor outright denying the presence of drugs.
He said that's his cup, sir.
Was your cup? Yeah, whatever. Over on the driver's side, under the driver's seat?
He was in him.
The atmosphere grew more charged when the officer drew attention to a cup in the car, asserting that it likely contained remnants of burnt blunts. This accusation hinted at recent drug use, intensifying the scrutiny and heightening the stakes of the already fraught moment. In a dramatic twist of events captured on Instagram Live, a woman's desperate bid to evade arrest unfolded with unsettling clarity.
I don't feel like going to jail. Hello, ma'am. Hey, your driver's license is suspended and you have warrants out of Fayetteville. I need you to step out of the car, okay?
It all began with her car pulled over on the roadside. The tension was palpable as officers approached. But the woman, whose license had been suspended, was far from compliant. Her anxiety was evident as the officers asked her to exit.
With MyQ, home is just a touch away. MyQ is the only smart home security solution that
Exit the car. She boldly and unexpectedly tightened her seatbelt with a determined flick and frantically attempted to drive away. The sudden shift from resignation to action caught the officers off guard, turning the situation into a high-stakes confrontation.
Was that necessary?
Get out the car.
Was that necessary? Y'all saw that? Was that necessary?
Get out the car.
Was that necessary, Mr. Sir?
The woman's desperate escape plan seemed momentarily successful as the engine roared. However, the officers reacted quickly, their training and instincts coming to the fore. With precise coordination, they managed to outsmart her efforts. On a tense evening captured in real time on Instagram Live, rapper Offset found himself at the center of an unsettling confrontation.
You told me put my hands up. I'm not doing that. You put my hands up. It's 25,000 people in my live.
I'm telling you,
you're gonna get sued publicly.
Turn off the car.
Don't move, man.
As the live feed flickered on, the scene unfolded with a chilling clarity. Offset, initially uncooperative, was confronted by officers at the side of the road.
That's not legal. You can't just open my door.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Get out of this car right now.
You can't just open my door. You can't just open my door. You can't just open my door. It's illegal.
The drama began as Offset's vehicle was pulled over, the flashing lights and authoritative commands echoing through the night. The rapper's resistance was palpable, his body language stiff with defiance as the officers instructed him to leave the car.
Y'all know who I am? What is you grabbing my for, bro? So aggressive, bro.
As the standoff escalated, the officer's patience wore thin. With a commanding motion, one officer reached into the vehicle, opening the car door with a firm grip. The sudden intrusion forced Offset's hand, leaving him with no choice but to comply. The scene grew increasingly tense as the officer's actions, now crossing the boundary into physicality, compelled the rapper to exit the vehicle. In the dim light of night, Dalit's world unraveled with a disturbing clarity.
I'm a real crazy dog. That's not crazy to you? Bro, you came to the front of my house, dog.
The once unshakable figure in the battle rap scene was trapped in a web of fear as his sanctuary, the walls of his home, became a stage for creeping dread.
Family and all that. I don't know you, my So if I let off on you right now, you die right here.
The revelation that unseen
family and all that. I don't know you, my So if I let off on you right now, you die right here.
The revelation that unseen eyes had found his house shattered his sense of security, exposing him to the most vulnerable places.
So you looked at Google and all type of shit and found out where I live and came and sat in front. My that's weird.
Dalit's demeanor shifted visibly. A man.
That's some corny shit, man. You don't do that. Yeah. Sometimes people be weird.
Accustomed to commanding the stage, now haunted by the unseen. His fear was palpable, a silent scream that filled the empty spaces around him. The very essence of his sanctuary, now tainted by the presence of those who had breached its boundaries, weighed heavily on him. In a chilling Instagram Live broadcast, a woman's reckless driving unraveled into a nightmarish scene. Her focus split. A silent scream that filled the empty spaces around him. The very essence of his sanctuary, now tainted by the presence of those who had breached its boundaries, weighed heavily on him. In a chilling Instagram Live broadcast, a woman's reckless driving unraveled into a nightmarish scene. Her focus split between the road and her online audience, which led to a harrowing crash.
Get out the way! I'm gonna show you how to turn up on your mother birthday. Woo! God damn it, shit!
Remarkably, when the camera refocused, she seemed relatively unharmed.
And I gotta keep going, so I'm gonna call y'all back. I got to go. Oh, whatever, because I'm not stopping.
Despite the gravity of the situation, her voice, though visibly shaken, remained eerily composed. She downplayed the crash's severity, treating the life-threatening ordeal with an unsettling nonchalance, as if it were merely a minor inconvenience. In a moment that shocked viewers and quickly spread across social media, FBG Duck, prominent figure in the Chicago rap scene, was seen lashing out during an Instagram live session. What began as a typical interaction with fans and friends took a dark turn when tensions between Duck and one of his associates boiled over. FBG Duck's frustration was undeniable. His homie had crossed a line by associating with the ops. Unable to tolerate the disloyalty any longer, Duck's anger erupted. In a swift move, he threw a punch, landing it squarely on his associate, leaving no doubt about where his loyalty stood. The tension was palpable as K-Flock went live on Instagram, his feed capturing a raw and aggressive moment. The streetwise rapper, known for his audacious moves, broadcasted from a defiant scene. His message was clear. He was waiting for the rivals to show up, challenging them to step out and face him directly.
Grabbed their basketball and started leaving. Even come to the game. That was nasty, that shit like this.
Just moments later, Ragiz responded with equal enthusiasm.
Where you at? Come up here. Where you at? Like, where you at? They wanna do weird to that. I wish I'd have shown you. We know the V, I'm on y'all. We see that, we know that.
His reaction was swift and brimming with confrontation, matching K-Flock's energy. The back and forth intensified a verbal exchange that underscored the high stakes and fierce rivalries. The Instagram live session became more than just a broadcast. It was a battleground for street cred and respect, where digital bravado collided with real-life tension. In the dimly lit atmosphere of a Chicago club, the usual pulse of music and chatter was disrupted by a sudden, charged moment.
Hey, Shorty, tell them stop up with me, Shorty. Man, that's a little money, Shorty. That ain't a lot of money, Shorty.
What? That's crazy work. How you gonna come and put the camera in my face? He got all blues. You gonna say, oh, that's little money, Shorty. You ain't showing no money. But
FBG Butter, a figure known on the streets as much as online, found himself face to face with an audacious fan of FYBJ Maine. The tension was palpable, a stark contrast to the earlier festivities. For too long, the fan lived in the comfort of the internet, where words are cheap and the consequences feel distant. But tonight, reality hit hard. What started as a spirited exchange of words quickly escalated. The fan, emboldened by his online persona, underestimated the real-world presence of those he had only seen through screens. In an instant, FBG Butter's fist connected with the fan's face. A swift, resolute response to the disrespect. The room seemed to freeze, the echo of the punch cutting through the noise.
I can't even hit the cup. This is real.
It's right here. Look. It's the... Hold on. Drop your leg.
An unsettling scene in the city's heart began to unfold as the Instagram Live flickered on.
Go ahead, get off the line. Get off the line. Sweaty, no. Sweaty, I'm tweaking right now on my
M-Block DIY stood at the center, his voice calm but tinged with a sharp edge. Moments earlier, Bandoct had arrived at the ops house, where old grudges festered beneath a facade of silence. The air was thick with anticipation, the weight of unspoken threats hanging heavy. In a shocking and dramatic turn of events, a man in Rochester, New York, became the center of a harrowing live streaming incident.
That's crazy work.
As he casually smoked a blunt, seemingly relaxed and unaware of the danger, his live broadcast took a dark turn. The camera captured his carefree demeanor, with the smoke swirling around him, until a sudden and terrifying disruption shattered the calm.
Don't reach. Whoa. Lay it down. Bitch, let it go.
Don't reach.
A robber burst into the frame, demanding his belongings with aggressive intensity. The man caught off guard and tried to react, but the situation escalated quickly. Amidst the chaos, gunshots rang out, piercing through the stream, and the man's shocked expression. The scene turned from casual to catastrophic in an instant.
What would y'all would have did? Would y'all would have just gave it up? Or what y'all would have did what he did? Put it in the comments down below.
In a grim display of how quickly things can go awry, the IG livestream took a violent turn when a so-called thug encountered a brutal reality check.
Like, don't go nowhere, bud. Like he was gonna do me in. This is what I do to feel me. Like, what problem do?
The scene began with a man proudly flaunting his bravado, showing off his supposed power and lifestyle to an audience eager for drama. The stream was filled with boasts and confrontations as the live broadcaster sought to cement his tough guy image.
Like you was gonna do something to me. Like you about that for real. Like you were gonna bump it to me again.
Yeah, I feel you though, but it's not like that.
What it was like then.
However, the confidence quickly turned to chaos. Unexpectedly, an altercation erupted, and the situation spiraled out of control.
You were talking hard like you was gonna do something to me. Nah. You're not the only one that's gonna get this treatment, bro. And now you scared.
Nah, like
you scared.
The live feed captured the swift and violent clash, with the thug caught off guard by an armed group who had no interest in playing along with the show. During a heated IG live session, tensions escalated as M Block Die Y engaged in a volatile exchange with a fan.
Gang banging, gang. Great, you know what the people want to
Arguing over the line is crazy.
What began as a seemingly casual interaction quickly spiraled into something more intense. The fan, clearly agitated, began taunting M Block Die Y, throwing out insults and questioning his street intense. The fan, clearly agitated, began taunting M Block Die Y, throwing out insults and questioning his street credibility.
Why you on this live? You niggas
M Block Die Y, visibly angered, didn't hold back. His voice was menacing as he fired back, making it clear that he wasn't playing games. He threatened to take the confrontation off the internet and into the streets, warning that he would roll up on the fan.
Yeah, GTA. Why don't you just go on GTA? Or Call of Duty, you know?
Fans block.
What you just say when we was on the phone? What you just say when we was on the phone, gang? What, homie? You know what the going on? Stop playing crazy. Hey, look, we the reason.
Jump on Call of Duty, man. I'll show you this work. You did?
The exchange reached a boiling point as M Block Die Y invoked his big brother and declared his readiness to settle the score in person. The live session, which had drawn in viewers expecting entertainment, turned into a raw and tense confrontation, leaving everyone watching on edge as the threats hung heavy in the air. During a shocking IG live, rapper Sway Lee found himself in a tense situation as a robber brazenly flaunted stolen items right in front of him. The live stream, which started as a regular interaction with fans, quickly turned sinister when the thief appeared on screen, holding up various belongings that were unmistakably Sway Lee's.
I'm gonna show you everything that you left in that bag. Definitely telling me.
The robber mocked the rapper, showing off each item with a twisted pride as if it were a trophy. Viewers watched in disbelief as Sway Lee, clearly shaken, tried to maintain his composure.
That's what I like to see.
You have these, I don't know why you have these.
The mood shifted from disbelief to seriousness as it became evident that this was no joke. What had started as entertainment took a dark turn. In broad daylight, the tension escalated when Umblok Daiwai confronted 800 terajoules, an encounter that seemed destined for conflict from the start.
Okay. I should go myself. You keep thinking I'm a gang. That's your problem. Nah, look, that's just crazy because that's your problem, folks. You keep thinking I'm a gang.
As the conversation heated up, what began as an exchange of words quickly took on a menacing tone. Umblok Daiwai, known for his fearlessness, made it clear he wasn't backing down, sliding on 800 terajoules with intent.
Yeah, nah, don't put shit on you.
The atmosphere was thick with anticipation, each side posturing, waiting for the other to make a move.
Go nowhere. Nowhere is mine, boy. Don't go nowhere.
The daylight provided no cover, exposing the situation's raw intensity as it spiraled towards an inevitable confrontation. Kodak Black's night took a sudden and terrifying turn in the McDonald's parking lot in Tallahassee, Florida.
Kodak over there, dog. Kodak over there, dude.
What started as a routine stop at a McDonald's in Tallahassee quickly turned into chaos when gunfire broke out around Kodak Black.
Bro, I just went a whole murder.
The tension was palpable as he found himself caught in a dangerous situation. At that moment, his usual confidence faded, replaced by a real sense of fear as he realized how close he was to harm. During a tense moment on O-Block, King Von had an unsettling encounter with a stalker.
I'm about to put a restraining order on you, gang. I don't know what's wrong with her, bro.
The notorious Chicago rapper, known for his ties to the infamous neighborhood, found himself face to face with an unexpected and unwanted visitor. The stalker, who had been obsessively following Von's movements, appeared on O-Block, creating a dangerous and volatile situation.
She over there trying to arc that motherfucker in there.
I tell her we cool, but she want to keep standing right here, sit right here. She want to.
Despite the tension, Von handled the situation with the same resolve that had made him a respected figure in his community.